Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is a general career and finance, I was going to say romance, career and finance reading for the month of December. Excuse me for being a little tongue-tied, Aquarius. I'm just going to ask that while I'm doing this reading that you guys go ahead and you give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment and share if that's something that you like to do. And I just want to thank you guys for being on this journey with me. I love sharing these messages with you. So I'm just going to send you a warm virtual hug and a shout out to all of my new and returning viewers and subscribers. So I'm going to be pulling an overall energy card for Aquarius for career and finance, December 2019. And then I'm going to be pulling cards for 3 positions. What are you doing right? What are you doing wrong? And what you need to do. All right, so Aquarius, your overall energy card is Pele, purpose. Yeah. So some of you know what your purpose is, what you need to be doing to make money, or what you need to do in order to achieve success in your career or financial stability. And others of you don't, and you are searching for that. But let's go ahead and get into this reading and see what messages Spirit has for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, career and finance, December 2019. Career and finance, December 2019 for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So what is Aquarius doing wrong? Okay. What is Aquarius doing right? Yeah. And what does Aquarius need to do? All right. Wow. Okay, well, it looks like it's pretty good. There's a lot of passionate energy, a lot of fire energy. So I see you guys being very, very dedicated to what you're doing, very passionate about what you're doing or what your new purpose might be. But some of you might need more rest and rejuvenation. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are resting and rejuvenating, because with all of this Wands energy and this fire energy, I see you guys really, really taking this to the next level and manifesting abundance and prosperity. But Spirit might just be telling you here you need to take some time out. So let's go ahead and see what messages do you have for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for December 2019 career and finance. What are they doing wrong? Okay, Queen of Swords. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm getting that you guys want to push through, okay? And that's actually blocking you from achieving what it is you want to do. But you're very committed to growth and expansion. You're doing all the work. You've done a lot of work, okay? What you need to do, ooh, interesting. Final messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for career and finance, December 2019. Final messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, career and finance, December 2019. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at these messages here for Aquarius for December 2019 finance. So again, Pele is all about purpose. She's fiery volcano energy. She's something that's about to erupt. But I do see a little bit of a warning here that you guys do need to take a break. I think you guys have been working tirelessly day and night. You've been, rushing home after work or putting in longer hours in your career, trying to build up a nest egg or trying to make enough money for the holiday season or for whatever it is you are doing. And Spirit is definitely saying, hey, we don't want you to burn out, okay? And you don't want to burn out. That's not going to help you with your ultimate purpose. It's not going to help you in your career and finance. So it's really, really important that you take some time to rest and rejuvenate. Also go within and see what you need to do, because you might be overlooking things because you're just powering through everything, okay? And I see that here with the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is not focusing on what's good for her emotionally. She's just really, really focused on defending herself and her purpose and her idea, and she's very, very black and white about it. It could be that you have a boss or a partner or something like that, somebody who's not helping you and not seeing that you're burning out or you're at risk of burning out, and they're just like, no, we need to meet these numbers, we need to, and they're just sort of number driven, how management can be in certain companies, and they're not really taking you or other employees into account as human beings and looking at their energy levels and that sort of thing. So you might be dealing with that energy, and really not taking the time out for yourself and doing the self-care and really going within and doing that internal virus scan to see where you are and how you're dealing and how you're coping. Okay, that's really not going to do you any favors here. It's not allowing you to manifest what it is you need to manifest. And there is a change that needs to take place. And I think you know what that change is. You know that maybe, you need to cut your hours, or maybe your performance is suffering because you're overworked. Okay. And we really see that with the Hanged Man energy there in reverse coming out, really telling me, it's time for you to take a stand, and put yourself first. It's really important that this rest and rejuvenation, that you get this rest and rejuvenation, whether it's taking, the full weekend off, or whether it's, working less hours on a daily basis, or some of you need a vacation, you've been working extremely hard, and the Hanged Man in reverse is like, okay, this is really, really important, because you're not going to be able to achieve what it is you need to. You're not going to be able to see clearly. Okay, and it's really important that you step into this sort of self-care mode, no matter what responsibilities and extra pressure is being put on you from the outside, or from your job, or from even yourself. But what you are doing right, though, is you are definitely generating. So even though you guys are on, I'm getting that you guys are very close to burnout, you are generating, and that's really good. I mean, it's good. You don't have time to spend the money that you're making, okay, or you don't have time to, to get into trouble, is what I'm seeing. And you are harvesting, something that is going to, really work in your favor, material and abundance and prosperity. The Star card is you're very hopeful, and I think you're focused. You realize that you need this healing, this Hanged Man energy, and this rest and rejuvenation. If you're able to course correct, if you're able to correct that, you're using your inner compass to see where you need to go. I get that you're looking at the big picture. The Three of Wands is you actually maybe even being the boss or getting a promotion. Even though you want to be in the front lines, you want to get down and dirty, maybe with your other employees or what have you, but you know that you're best suited by being in this higher position. Either you are entering management, or you're the leader of a company, but you need to attend to things sort of on the home front. You need to attend to greater matters. Okay, so it's also really important that you don't burn out, because I'm getting that your position is really important within the company, or maybe even you're just the head of the household. Okay, and I see that you have high hopes, and you are generating this money, because I feel like you do have other people who depend on you. All right, and that's very good, because you are generating. But with the Page of Swords energy coming out, you've got to communicate well. The Page of Swords is somebody who's ready to cut out anything and everything to start this new journey. And I think you're starting to think and starting to realize, hey, my self-care is really important, and I'm going to burn out and I'm going to go down to zero, rather than seeing growth and expansion. Or I might lose this income if I burn out and if I can't continue. The Page of Swords is direct communication. It's also it's also can be a bit of a spying energy, and I get that this is you. Okay, even though that you do need to sort of pull back from this situation, you do need to engage in a little bit more self-care. This is you also sort of spying on what everybody else is doing and seeing what's working for them, and that's really helping you get a bigger picture, get an idea of what's going on and what you need to do. What you need to do, material and spiritual prosperity, I'm getting that you need to focus on your spiritual side a little bit more, because this rest and rejuvenation is meditation or prayer or whatever it is that you do and whatever it is that you believe in. But material and spiritual prosperity, they go hand in hand. And I'm getting, Aquarius, you really need a balance. And I forgot, Aquarius, you're coming out in your own reading right smack dab in the middle. So whatever, you are very comfortable. You know what your purpose is, okay? Your purpose to you is very clear, or it has recently become clear. And I get that you're in the process of trying to rectify that and align yourself. But Spirit is saying you do need to meditate, you do need to rest, you need this healing and this rejuvenation to align yourself, but you know that and you're doing that. This material and spiritual prosperity is going to come to you if we see this balance. And I love that because, we have this full moon, we have this man, he's standing right in the middle. He definitely has a nice home, he has everything that he needs, he even has this fountain, but we can see that everything on one side is mirrored on the other, and that's a lot of balance. So balance your material side with your spiritual side. Okay, that's going to be the best thing for you. Now we do have the Hierophant in reverse, and then we do have this Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is, continue to focus on the day-to-day tasks. Don't get too stuck in the material world. Now, with the Hierophant card, this is so interesting because this is something that I was talking about earlier today, and it's coming back and it's visually being represented, something I was meditating on. It's really important that you maintain a level head, even as you might be growing spiritually, or you might be moving up in a company, or you might be experiencing growth and expansion, manifesting abundance, wealth, prosperity, and happiness. It's really important that you recognize the purpose and the importance of every living soul that is around you. So it's like reining in a little bit of, and I don't take this too personally, but reining in a little bit of the arrogance and a little bit of the self-centeredness. It's really important to, especially for those that are ascending on a spiritual journey, or you might be might have your own spiritual business, okay? Or this could have to do with having in a marriage, right? Or whatever union or partnership or contract that you have with someone. But it's really important that you attend to the day-to-day stuff and you don't get too stuck in the spiritual claptrap, which is very funny for me to say as a reader, and with you guys listening to it. But it is really the importance of doing the day-to-day stuff. And even though you might, it is saying, yes, you need to balance the material and the spiritual. If you go too far over onto one side, you're not going to be able to manifest what it is you're trying to manifest, and it's not going to be for your highest good. And that's what I see here. So make sure you don't way overcompensate, and then make sure you don't see yourself as better than anybody. Like, I'm more enlightened, or I make more money, or doing whatever. Really try to be balanced and recognize that everybody is on their own journey, and just really focus on your own journey. You have the Ten of Wands coming out. I don't remember if it came out reversed or upright, but it doesn't really matter. The Ten of Wands is all about, you have a lot of responsibility. It's really important to, fulfill those responsibilities, but it's also important for you at this time to release any responsibilities that are no longer serving you. Because if you say yes to too many people, and if you don't set your boundaries, you are going to end up dropping all of these wands, or they're going to end up crushing you under their weight. And again, we see that coming up over here. Again, I feel like there's a boss, or it could be you putting too much pressure on yourself without seeing you as an energetic being, and not seeing that you are at risk of burning out. And the Ten of Wands card is saying you are at risk of burning out. You've taken on a lot, and I think there's a lot of responsibilities that you're facing. And I do also see, though, that you have the power, if you're able to balance this material and spiritual wealth, if you're able to rest and rejuvenate, that's going to bring you expansion, okay, while you continue to manifest what it is you need to manifest. But as long as you're very clear about that, you align your heart, your mind, your soul, your body, then you will, even though he's at risk of burning out, and he's at risk of, maybe being crushed underneath the weight of all of these wands, he does and will have the power to get these wands to where they are going, okay? So finding that balance and paying attention to the day-to-day stuff. Again, some of you might be bosses. This is also, putting yourself in the position of the workers, and not believing that you are better or higher than anybody else, or you might be dealing with that energy, again, with somebody putting, a lot of expectations and pressure on you, the importance of realizing, your position and their position, and then also trying to find balance within that scenario and within that relationship. So Aquarius, I hope this made sense for you. Please give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to ring the bell so you get notifications when I upload something new. And I hope you guys have an amazing and beautiful and prosperous December.